welcome to Classical Academy High School Personalized Learning Campus. My name is Lindsay Williams. I'm the activities coordinator here. And so I plan all of your fun stuff, all of your dances and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to show you around our campus. This is our front desk area. When you first walk into campus, you'll meet Joe Milo. Say hi, Joe. He's one of our security guards. And normally our front desk receptionist is here, but this is not her, obviously. But this is basically our front area. This is our little snack bar that we have. So if you guys want to grab a snack between classes, this will be open when we open up on campus. And yeah, let me show you around. So this is the band room where our marching band meets, and that includes studio students and students of the Personalized Learning Campus. We have a very large band. They do competitions and they do all the football games and all that fun stuff. We also have guitar class in here, as well as AP music theory, that kind of stuff. Mr. Robeson teaches those. So yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, let me show you guys some of our classrooms that we have. All right, so this is one of our English classrooms. We have workshops here at the Personalized Learning Campus, so that means that you can come on campus 2 days a week for those classes if you would like. And you can kind of build your schedule how you want. Dr. Perez is gonna tell you all about that, but if you wanted to come in here for workshops, you would be able to. This is one of our English classrooms. Miss Hodo teaches in here, and she's got a nice little comfy reading corner, which is great. Yeah. So classrooms. All right guys, so we're upstairs now. This is our main auditorium area. This is where we have all of our dances, all of our assemblies, fun stuff like that. This is also where the drama class meets. So if you'd like to do drama, they get to practice here on the stage. And right now we kind of have it set up for social distancing, so it looks a little bit, structured. But typically we would just be having everyone in here hanging out. And we have our own homecoming, we have our own prom. And we also have other fun activities throughout the year that we like to plan for you guys special. Yeah, so this is our big auditorium area. All right guys, so this is the SDL, which stands for Student Directed Learning. So this is where you would come, you would grab a Chromebook, you would do some work. This is if you have time in between classes. That you don't have anything scheduled and you want to get some work done, this is where you would come. There's always a staff member in here to help you guys, and they can help you with work or help you open content assessments or fun stuff like that. So yeah, this is the SDL. I wanted to show you guys our super cool robot arena that we have here. Just want to let you guys know we do have our own robotics team, which is awesome. And we have a ton of other activities and clubs that you can participate in. Students can start clubs, or there's a bunch of clubs that already exist. We have like the environmental club, and we have an art club and a book club. Lots of fun activities you guys can participate in here on the Personalized Learning Campus. Hey guys, welcome to our STEM building. This is where all of your science and math classes are going to be, so come on, follow me. We got a mural in progress here. So this is where all of your math classes and science classes are going to be. As you guys know, we do have workshops, so that means that you can choose to come on campus for certain days of the week. And if you do choose to come on campus, you would have workshops here where you'd have hands-on learning with different labs and activities for those classes. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our little tour of the Personalized Learning Campus. We really hope that you consider joining us next year. Hopefully it'll look a little bit different with all the kids and all the fun happening. But yeah, we'd love to have you become a Cayman. See you later.
Welcome to Classical Academy High School. I'm Reagan. And I'm Jerry. This is the main hallway. This is where you'll walk to most of your classes. We have the Spanish classrooms here and the history classes right here. And we are entering Mr. Johnson's classroom. And this is Mr. Johnson himself, the greatest history teacher of all time.
Yes, I am.
This is the English hallway. This is Mr. Holt's room. This is Mrs. Young's room. And this is Miss Maryme's room. This is Mr. Pete's room. He teaches Math 1 and 4. This is Mr. Shields' room. He teaches Calc A-B. This is Mr. Eicher's room. He teaches Math 3 and AP Stats. This is Mr. Brack's room. He teaches Math 3 and AP Calc. And this is Mrs. Maryme's room. Welcome to the science hallway where you can take biology, chemistry, or physics. Welcome to the new and improved back quad. This is where you can eat lunch, pick up your hot lunch, or buy food from the student store. Hi, my name is Reagan and I'm a junior this year at Classical Academy High School. And I wanted to share with you two major reasons why I chose to go to Classical. The first reason is the teachers. The teachers at Classical are some of the best that I have ever had. They are super flexible because they know that in high school we have super busy schedules, and it is very obvious how much they care about all their students. And I've been able to make great connections with so many of my teachers. The second reason is all the events. From the back to school barbecue to the end of the year barbecue, the year is full of fun events such as homecoming, prom, and my personal favorite, the glow dance. And not to mention all of the pep rallies and assemblies in between. And although this year might have looked a little bit different, no matter the circumstances, there will always be fun events for you to participate in. I've been able to make so many great memories and have so many new opportunities while being at Classical, and I have never regretted my decision of coming to CAHS, and I hope that you choose to come here as well, and that I can see you in the hallways next year.
Well, hello, future Caimans or Stingrays, depending on which site you decide to attend for high school. I'm Dr. Stacy Perez. I'm the principal at Classical Academy High School's Personalized Learning Campus, which is in Escondido. I'm excited to welcome you to our schools, to tell you more about high school and get you ready for those next steps. So like I said, no matter which site you choose, we're excited that you're going to remain in the Classical family, and we're here to serve you. So a little bit about me. I started 20 years ago as a parent when we had just little TCA. I worked as a first grade and 8th grade teacher at Coastal, and then I worked at Vista as a 3rd grade teacher. And 7 years ago was able to open our personalized learning campus. So it's exciting. I've been in the family a long time, a lot of familiar faces out there, and I'm sorry that we can't do this in person. But I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about our campus and our programs, and give you some more information. So we are located on Woodward. We are next to CAHS, which is the middle school in Escondido. So those of you that are already in the Summit program and wishing to continue that program, we are a Summit Learning site. And we do follow that for our mentoring, our goal setting, and our online learning platform. We have a team of 16 teachers. So you'd have a teacher over each subject, and then we have a total team of about 45 employees that are all on campus to serve you, to mentor you, and to help you along the way. We do have a self-directed learning center, which is a bright, colorful place upstairs in our 48,000 square foot building. It's kind of like a study hall, but it's unique. And if you don't have a class or a workshop, or you need to just get some work done, that's a place that you can go that's quiet, kind of has a library feel to it, but you can actually get work done on campus using our Wi-Fi. So we have lots of options. We're the most flexible campus as far as actually personalizing your learning. So we do have 3-day workshops, so students can come on campus for all 5 of their classes on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But we also have distance learning options. So if you don't need to come on campus and you need more flexibility, we have that option as well. And you can kind of combine those two. We also have an independent study program, a lot like C-Track. So if you are looking to be homeschooled by your parents and picking your own curriculum, or you just need to do that for 1 or 2 classes, that's also an option. We have articulated classes with Palomar. As a freshman, you can start taking your first college class on our campus. So if you sign up for keyboarding, which is typing, and you get an A or a B in that class, you actually get a Palomar Community College transcript for that class, because they've deemed that that class would take care of some of your credits for your community college. So you actually start college credits as a freshman, which can be very exciting. We also have dual enrollment. So once you're 16, you can start attending the community colleges, which right now are online, but earning high school credit and college credit at the same time. We also have a partnership with UCSD. And if you want to take business courses, we offer those on our campus. But again, you can get pre-college credit for those. And then SAT options, we'll talk about those later, but we are a college prep program, so we're looking at getting you ready to go to a community college, a 4-year college, or into the workforce. So we have lots of options. In person, I could show you what those options would look like. But hopefully there's the brief description of you can combine those. So you could take an independent study class where you're watching videos, or you could use teaching textbooks if that's something you used in the past and you want to continue that route. Or you can use our Summit Learning platform for all your classes and see that in one place. If you want to go to summitlearning.org, you can actually look at their demo and sign in with your email address or your parents' email address and take a look at Summit and see what that looks like. Also, some of our students will be sharing more about that. And it's more than just a learning platform, it's actually an approach to education. So we do have classrooms. We have 16 classrooms set up just like traditional classrooms. We call those workshops. Like I said, those are on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but that's a great time to connect with other students, lots of fun projects, collaboration. We have literature circles. Most people do attend their math classes on campus because they want more support for those. So lots of options, and we'll show you those as we get going in the new school year, but we want to give you some of the basic information now so you can make those informed decisions. Like I said, we do use the Summit platform. With the Summit platform, I said that's an approach to education. So our students meet with a mentor. So you have one mentor teacher that you're with for all 4 years that you meet with weekly just to have some honest discussions. How are things going? What'd you do this weekend? How are your sports going, your activities? And then looking at your academics and making sure that you're on task. There's lots of independence in our program, but there's lots of safety nets too. We are project-based, so we are giving you some content, and that content is what you need to meet the state standards, and then you're applying that in your projects. Your projects have checkpoints, and the checkpoints lead up to the final product, which is in lieu of a final exam. We don't have final exams, instead we have projects. And then instead of finals week, we have what's called an academic showcase, where we show off those projects in small groups. The content is rigorous. We are a college prep approved program. No matter which campus you choose, all your grades are going to be on one transcript. It's not going to say you took it online. It's not going to say you took it as independent study. It's going to have your transcript as a Cayman, Classical Academy High School, or Coastal High School, and all your grades will be posted on there as a college prep high school program. Like I said, the mentoring is really, really important. So you have a standing appointment. This year, those have been in the afternoons, where you're going to meet with your mentor teacher for about 10 minutes. That can be virtual or that can be in person. That teacher is going to help you make sure you're setting your goals for the week, setting you up for success, discussing your progress, making sure you're submitting your assignments on time, and collecting your work samples. And then we do meet with you and your parent once a quarter for your cohort conference. Goal setting is equally important, so we talk about that a lot. This goal setting is really getting you set up for life. So we know that setting goals is important. So in the platform, they actually have a calendar and a drop-down menu, and you set your goals each week, which helps us. It tells us what you're going to be working on so that we can better support you in your personalized learning program. And then on your Summit platform, your assignments turn green as you complete them. So if you're working on some content and you've finished that assessment and it turns green, we know that you've mastered that already. That might take longer for some students, or you might be faster for other students. So everybody's kind of at a different place, but everything is paced out and due dates are listed on there. We also use Schoology. So Schoology is how we communicate. So all your teachers are listed on there, all your courses are listed. If you need to talk to a teacher, you can easily go into Schoology, just click on that little envelope and send them an email. Our teachers are readily available, and they're always there to help, and they're super, super kind. Like Mr. Moen said, that why do people come to the studio campus? Because of the teachers. It's the same thing with the personalized learning campus. We have some different programs, such as band. All band is done on the personalized learning campus, but there's some activities you might do on the studio campus, like if you're in our dance program or cheer or some athletics. You'll be kind of mixing with the studio students and personalized learning students are all one family. So we just happen to have two different campuses that are a few blocks from each other. General information that you want to know. We are not open on Mondays, so our teachers get all their grading done on Mondays, and that's an opportunity for you to set your goals and for you to make progress on your own. You're a little bit more independent on Monday, kind of like a homeschool day. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is when we have our workshops, And Friday, we have office hours in the morning. So from 9 to 12, all of our staff members are on hand to help you with anything that you need to catch up on or finish up with. You can come on campus for self-directed learning time or workshops, or to get guidance or mentoring. So students are coming and going from the campus at all times, but we are a closed campus. So you can't come on campus, leave for Starbucks, and then come back. We ask that if you're going to stop at Starbucks, do it on your way in. Once you're on campus, we are a closed campus. You can't leave and come back in that same day unless you're traveling between the campuses. So you check out with security. We do take attendance by you scanning your ID card when you come on campus, and that's our attendance policy. Like I said, we don't have finals. We have what's called an academic showcase, which is kind of like a history fair or a science fair, where you're actually getting extra credit to show us a project that you did and what skills you learned from that and what habits you used to be successful in that. The only time we're closed, besides Monday, we're closed for conferences, which are usually on Fridays, so students aren't on campus as well, and then for state testing, which is in the spring. So other than that, no matter what campus you're on, you have access to all the athletics. We have clubs, we have sports, we have dances, we have a lot of fun. We have a great leadership program, and we'd love to show you more. So when you fill out your registration form, you're going to choose one campus, either the Studio Campus, which is our 4-day program, the Personalized Learning Campus, which is our 3-day more flexible program, or if you're at Coastal High School, you'd actually be filling out a different registration link to choose that program. So we look forward to welcoming you, excited that you're here, excited to show you more and get started with a fresh new school year as a freshman. So welcome, and we look forward to serving you. Take care.
Hey students, I'm Mr. Moe and I'm the principal of Classical Academy High School Studio Program. Just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about high school. I know you guys have a big decision ahead of you as to which maybe classical or coastal high school you're going to choose. Today in this presentation, we're talking about Classical Academy High School Caymans. We are the Caymans, baby. And we have 2 campuses, the Studio Campus where I'm the principal and the Personalized Learning Campus where Dr. Perez is the principal, and they have additional options at that program. Hey, I'm not going to tell you a ton about the Studio program today. If you want to hear more about the Studio program, I'd encourage you to listen to the parent orientation that we released at 8 o'clock this morning. Hopefully you listen to that with your parents, or you can go back and listen to that. We talk about the differences between Studio, Personalized Learning, and or the Coastal program. The one thing I will say about Studio, before I talk to you freshmen, just about high school in general, is in the Studio program, attendance is extremely mandatory and important. The Studio program would be the most traditional of our programs. It's very, very important that you are in class every day, Tuesday through Friday, to do the lessons, to just have access to the learning. The Personalized Learning program that Dr. Perez will talk about has on-campus options as well, but there's just more flexibility in that program. There's more opportunity to blend from home. So just remember that Studio attendance is extremely mandatory. You got to make it out here to Escondido 4 days a week. And the classes go fast. So that is one difference, and I'll talk about that with the parent in the parent orientation. But the classes go at double the pace, and so they're done in a half a year, except for math and AP. So you can have maybe 3-4 classes at a time, but they go really fast. So those are the big differences in the program. Most of the extracurricular activities, most of them are joined together on. So guys, here's what I really want to encourage you guys in, is just that to make high school count. I've calculated out that high school will be about 2% of your life. 98% of your life you will not be in high school, only 2%. But what I can tell you is that 2% is going to make a difference for the rest of your life. The way you spend those 4 years of high school will really, really impact the rest of your life. I know it did for me, and it will for you as well. So how are you going to make the most of that 2%? I'm going to introduce you to the Cayman Way right now, and I'm not going to talk a lot about it. If you watch our athletic presentation, you'll hear more about it. But we have 4 core values. So you've had the 8 keys of excellence. 8, honestly, is too many for me to remember. So we have 4 core values here: is to work hard, live pure, lead with courage, and honor one another. Honor your teammates, honor your classmates, honor your teachers. Work hard, live pure, lead with courage, and honor each other. And that's the Cayman way. So you'll be hearing more and more about that, but I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of that, because that's the way you're going to make this 2% in high school count. So secondly, I want to encourage you 3 things. I have 3 kind of pieces of advice for you coming in as a freshman, and this is regardless of it, whatever program you end up choosing. The first is that your grades matter. So grades are important always. They did matter up into through 8th grade, and they're gonna hopefully they prepared you for high school. They gave you confidence for high school. But in high school, they physically matter. What goes on that transcript will go with you for the rest of your life, and it's gonna impact what colleges you can get into and how much money you can get for college. You will get tens of thousands of dollars for your grades if you work hard and you have strong grades going into college. They don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have a 4.5 GPA. You just have to have good grades. And colleges will give you cash for your grades. It's also going to build your confidence and prepare you for success once you get into college or even into the workforce. The skills you learn, the resiliency is going to prepare you for success in the future. So grades matter. Second piece of advice is get involved. Students that are involved in high school end up just thriving, okay? Whether it's sports or arts or science or clubs or performance teams, just take a risk, go out and get involved. Involved students are more connected. When you're more connected, you're more engaged, and when you're engaged, your grades go up. Your grades go up and your happiness goes up. Just whatever you do, go fully after it, and that means getting involved. And the third thing, this isn't a rule, this is just my advice to you. This is the one I didn't follow in high school, and I wish I had. I followed the first 2. I got really good grades, and I got super involved. But my third piece of advice is don't date. And what I mean by that is don't feel the pressure to be in a serious dating relationship while in high school. It sounds weird for me to say, but from personal experience, I know that it can create drama and it can be a major distraction to those things you really should be going after. I feel like in our society now, there is a lot of pressure to be in a relationship, and it's just something it's an additional stress that you don't need at this point in your life. So grades matter, work hard in the class, get involved, don't date seriously, go out, have lots of friends, go out with lots of people, come to our events, come to our dances, have fun, meet people. I hope you have lots of friendships, male and female friendships, but that serious relationship can be a major distraction. So that's all I have for you guys. The next steps, guys, is talk to your parents. This is a really big decision as to where you're going to be spending the next 4 years of high school, or at least for your full freshman year, because it's hard to transition in the middle of the year. So it's a big decision. If you guys have additional questions, please come to our Q&A Zoom. There's one for parents and there's one for students this evening, and I can't wait to see you guys on one of our campuses next year. All right, bye-bye.